I like to be watched. So this is why I sat on it. I had my friends over there. And then, hey, right? Please don't do that. Please don't do that. You are destroying it. You have a right to go see your friends. I'm not prohibiting you. Get on a horse, pick up the ring, go forward. Go forward. After 3 to, I would say 5 strides. And then say, hey, I will come to you. You see the difference? You see the difference? You have a right to go wherever you want to go. Please don't destroy the horse by standing and say, hey, I'm ready to ride. Are you ready to ride? Me too. Well, let's go to ride. What kind of training is that? Right? Little thing is to make it different. Basic little thing. Basic rider want to be intermediate rider. Intermediate rider want to be advanced rider. You ask an advanced rider, they want to be a basic rider. Okay, I always do basics, right? That's the one thing. So when you got there, then go whatever you want to go. Please just fix it. It's the easy thing. You don't need the Olympian to teach you, right? So just do that with your horse. You will get better horse than that, okay? Next step, when you get on it, and then let's say you don't want to just start away, you're not in a hurry, and then just simple, just back up horse like the before step, just back up, whatever reason, just back up straight and release it. You don't have to release like me, okay? If the horse got scared, I understand that. You can stay, hold the ring, and back up. Back up, fix everything. You don't need to know how good the backup is, just back up. I tell you, it can fix the rest of the stuff, right? That's the one thing. Now I want to teach you how you turn. A lot of people confuse turn and circle, okay? Turn and circle. This is how I turn. My friends there, this is how people turn. Let's say you correct and go straight. This is how people turn. Hey, I'm coming. They turn. Hey, how are you today? Right? Look at this. I didn't turn the horse. I did the half circle. Okay? Everybody, when they say turn the horse, they do the half circle. This is, you will never get to advanced level. You are using the circle to turn. It's only teach the horse to weave out and weave in. There's nothing to it. But practice that, it takes a little bit of time. I show you what my turn is, okay? So anytime you need to turn, make sure you go forward. Go straight, and then look at my turn. See, I go to the same spot that I was in. I'm straight. Now watch me, you watch me, okay? I go straight. Hey, I didn't turn. Hey, how are you? I'll be back to you. You see that? It's called turn on the hinges. It doesn't have to be a dressage. Dressage, they call it pirouette, the one that, focus on. See, turn on the hinges. It is easy to teach, believe me. If you can get it that tight one that I have, I understand, maybe a little bit wider circle, wider turn, but you don't have to have, don't do that circle to turn. Turn means either turn that way, or I always tell home when I teach my students, sharp turn, sharp turn. So if you are going, let's say you're trotting, and then I say turn, let's say if I'm trotting and I say turn, most of the students are like, yeah, I'm turning, right? No, what I want to do is this. Your turn, I say turn, and then I say sharp turn, sharp turn, sharp turn, sharp turn. You see how square it is? The square is basically 90 degrees. Try that. They are easy, isn't it? You don't need me, right? But it can make you so much better, right? Yesterday I was doing something, and a very good trainer that I respect, he came up to me. Fred Winn, I want to give you a compliment. It may not be the best compliment. I said, what is it? He said, you are so correct. I said, that's the best compliment. I'm not trying to look like, don't tell me I'm famous. I just want to be, I know I'm famous. I know I'm good looking. You know what I'm saying? Right? I know that. But correctness, that's the best compliment I can ever have. Okay? That's why I'm striving. Do those things, okay? Now that we got the basic stuff, this is what I judge when I see people while they sit on a horse, and I judge them already right. I don't need to see the rest of the stuff. If somebody's sitting on a horse and drive out, I know this is not a good rider. If you do that, if I see you next time, I'll come to you and I say, I respect you, okay? Don't show me all the fancy stuff. We don't need that, okay? You can buy the good horse. You cannot buy the good training, right? So now I'm going to teach you leg yield, which everybody knows. But I'm going to teach you leg yield, how you work on a leg yield, how you get prepare for the leg yield. Learn that, not the leg yield, prepare. Everybody knows how to do leg yield. How I prepare it. Then I can use the same prepared method to do more advanced stuff like shoulder in, half pass, hunches in. So before that, let me explain it to you what they are. Some of you may not know. So people usually do it on the wall. It's okay to do the wall. You don't have to do it in the middle. I prefer you do it in the wall. So basically, this is, this is leg heel, okay? I'm going to show you. So when you come here, and then you leg heel, right? You leg heel to there, right? This is the leg heel. You can see the horse is going sideways, but the horse is looking at inside. So basically, inside hand, inside leg, but also outside hand is holding. That's a leg heel, right? That's what everybody knows. It's easy to teach. You don't need to teach the horse leg heel because they are naturally do that because it's a physics, the way you hold the ring make down. So when you got the leg heel, next step is shoulder in. Shoulder in is basically, let's say you are in this straight line, and then let's say this is a wall or whatever. The shoulder in is the horse shoulder has to be in. How much is in, I'm not going to focus on it. I'm not looking for 30 degree, 40 degree. This is not the time, okay? All I have to do is make sure the shoulder is a little bit inside. Like 30 degree, but the body goes straight, hind legs stay in the line. So that's a different from the leg heel because the horse is really curving, is more difficult. Because in that case, shoulder in, the horse has to balance himself. Leg heel is basically, the horse cannot balance, so you are pushing him. So that's easy for him to go to literal because he cannot balance anymore. Shoulder in is, he has to balance on his own, okay? So shoulder in is basically the horse looking at inside a little bit, and then walk out, and this. You see that? I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. Hind legs stay in a straight line, and then the shoulders in, she looking at inside, I'm doing this, okay? I'm exaggerating you, the rear shoulder is just a little bit, but I exaggerate you. So it's pretty much like a leg heel, but it's so much advanced that they have to put their hind leg inside more. The leg heel is basically, any horse you know that, if somebody push you from the shoulder, you fall that way, right? So that's basically it. I push you like that, you fall. So leg heel is like, you push it, she has no choice. She has no choice, I'm pushing it. That's the leg heel. That's why any horse can do that, right? But shoulder in is not. Shoulder in is more like this. So straight line, you go to the straight line, and then you put one horse length to the inside, like this, and then she has to look inside, and she go like this, okay? Did you notice that how rib cage and spine curve like that and go like that? That's what you want, okay? Why we train that? Shoulder in is the most important in dressage. For me, I think like that. Because that teaches the horse to curve the body such a way and then go forward. That develops their hind leg and balance, okay? After shoulder in, you're gonna teach the horse to hunches in. So hunches in is basically same thing, when you are on this line, the shoulder is in this way. Now instead, your hunches is in. You see the hunches? I'm exaggerating more so you can see that, but actually it's just a little bit, right? So that hunches in, they have to use more hunches to drive in, okay? They have to cough more. You can see a lot of pressure in their mouth. There's a lot of resistance there. So you cannot go to the hunches in without doing leg heels and shoulder in. Once the horse masters that, you can teach the hunches in like that. Like eventually when you became advanced, you should be able to do it even on the loose ring, and then without using the wall, the hunches is in, right? Of course, you do it on both sides, right? The both sides, the hunches is in, right? So from the hunches in, I'm going to show you other way. So let's say you go, I like to do in the middle because I call it the middle island, which is more difficult. Let's say you go straight, right? Then I'm going to do the shoulder in. That's the shoulder in. Then look how I do shoulder into hunches in. I keep the space the same spot. You see that? Then now I'm hunches in, right? I mean, don't expect yourself to do that right away. The horse needs to be soft and supple, right? Soft and supple, and it's a years of training. So that's a hunches in. After hunches in, it became a half pass, okay? Half pass is a lot of energy, and then it's really something like this. Something like a leg heel. Leg heel is the horse is looking at the opposite direction. Half pass is the horse is looking at where he go, right? This like this. So this is half pass. He's looking at where he go, and kind of like a hunches in, but more like a more forwardness. and then going like that, half pass, right? So that's a really hard thing. When you got the horse to do half pass, you are pretty much advanced already. You understand what I'm saying? And then, but make sure the shoulder is leaning. Shoulder is in front of the hind leg. Okay? That's a half pass. The more you carve, the more difficult. Watch this. You see how difficult it is? You see the pressure? You see she escaped out of it? That's a resistance. She said, no, I can't handle it. Why? Because you have to do the proper warm-up, right? So it's like an athlete, right? You need to squat. So it's like a push-up for them. It's very difficult. You know what I'm saying? You see that face, mouth? You see the face? Why I intentionally do that so you can see. All I got to do is put a little bit more leg on and you start seeing the face. Because she said, don't push me down. So you do start out slowly. How do you start out like that? Do shoulder in. Before shoulder in is softer, then the rest will be becoming softer and softer. So if you can do leg heel, punches in, shoulder in, and half pass, you are pretty much intermediate dressage right? So those are the things that I want to teach you in something that you can understand. Don't worry about how you should sit, how many percentage of look you need to do. These are all unnecessarily micromanagement. Once you got it, when you mastered it, then you should be able to do everything. Now I'm doing a half pass in a circle. Okay? Half pass in a circle. Then guess what? That's what became. It became a pirouette, right? Turn on the hinges and pirouette. So basically it's a half pass in a circle. If I make it smaller, it became a pirouette in the one spot, right? So I'm doing all the flexing things. A lot of people just get on the horse and ride. Every time I see the horse, people trotting and walk, trotting and cantering, I have no respect. Please, just take your time when you walk around. Do a lot of things like that, okay? You don't have to do like me. You can do whatever you want to do. But walk on the face, walk on the leg, walk on the hind leg. You understand what I'm saying? So please do that, and leg heel, like simple thing, leg heel. Guide him out. Leg heel. See, now she said thank you. You guys did the speed, guide him out. Leg heel, right? So leg heel. Then the horse will become softer and supple. More like I call it therapeutic, right? You therapeutic your horse. Once you therapeutic your horse and she became better, then you can do the gymnastics. You can do all the gymnastics, right? So now let me teach you how to start the leg heel. Then we're gonna go from there, okay? Leg heel is very easy. Everybody can do that. But what I usually do the leg heel is I do the big circle, okay? I do the big circle. To save the time, I'm not going to do the circle for you. But I make a little band, just a band that I need. I don't do too much like this, okay? Because they can't handle it yet. So I kind of like a circle, whatever circle it is. As long as her eyes, I can see. Okay? Let's put it that way. And don't worry about anything else. So once I get to the point, like that point, so she's circling. You see that? She's circling the shape. Then I use her inside leg. And I'm still looking at where I'm going. The horse is leg heel. You see that? So, again, I don't need to teach you leg heel, but start the leg heel with circle like that. Don't just do it. That circle, prepare for them that a little bit of band that you need. And then you see, look at the band. Look, I can look at inside. You see, I can look at inside, right? But look at my body. You see how straight it is? That's not what I'm looking for. That's supposed people do leg heel like that. What I'm looking for is, look at my head. My head is straight. I will not move my head, but I'll move my abs, okay? You see that? Because I curve it, my neck already moved, okay? Because if I curve this, my neck already moved. That's the leg heel that I'm looking for. I'm looking for the rib cage. The rib cage to bend, not the face. A lot of people focus on face. Most people do leg heel like this. I don't want this. I want face to be here. You see that my head tilt a little bit? Little bit. Just go with the spine, like a banana shape. That's what I'm looking for. Why I want you to do the circle like that? Because I want that rib cage to get softer, then the face will automatically wipe out. When you tap with the inside leg basically tell him to do this and go. Once you get to the advanced, you can do it outside ring, you can even do it outside leg. But at that point, to simplify, just use the inside leg, inside hand, guide with the outside ring. Eventually, the weight should be on the outside ring, not the inside ring. But for purpose of you to serve at home, I understand that the quality of the horse you have, it's okay to use inside leg a little bit more. Okay? When you get to the advanced, you can ask with the outside ring. Okay? So that's leg heel, right? So now that you know leg heel can be started in a circle, Now we're gonna start the shoulder in, right? So you need to think about how much band flexion that I need for the shoulder in. So shoulder in should be a little bit smaller circle because shoulder, leg heel is like this, shoulder in is a little bit like that, getting advanced. So instead of that, what I would do is, instead of bigger circle, I would do the smaller circle. You can start in the corner, but I'm gonna save my time, okay? So I'm gonna do like about this side of the circle, right? I'm gonna just walk this circle, look at this. I'm gonna just walk this, I like that band. Look, when I got here, look at, I like that band, okay? I keep it, I go another circle, then all of a sudden your horse weight will become an outside range, which is more advanced, right? You will see that your weight from it is a good smaller circle. So now like I'm doing a smaller circle, I like that band. Look, I'm gonna take the shoulder in, I like that band. Look like I'm going, but I'm not going outside hand. Look at the outside hand, you see the weight became outside range? Now look, it's became a shoulder in right there. Similar to leg heel, but it's became a shoulder in like that, okay? So leg heel, you do the bigger circle, and then leg heel out, and then shoulder in, you start as small as possible, you know, like about this. So I'm gonna start it out nicely. I'm not even thinking about shoulder in. I'm gonna go like there. I like the band, okay, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep going like that, nice and pretty. Her body soft. It's like kind of like I'm giving her massage, okay? So like that, and then I like the band. I like the band. When I got here, and then I switched to my outside wing, right there, shoulder. It's not necessarily face. If you look at it, the body is covered, okay? Right there, shoulder. So use that. Leg heel, bigger circle, shoulder in, little tinier circle, and guide through that. Did you see that I relaxed right away with the ring? Please do that. Every movement, please give them. They deserve it. They are not designed to be all the frame up like people say, oh, good horse. The good horse is like this, okay? And then you will see that she build confidence more. You don't need to protect it, okay? But be careful, okay? If you need to hold this up, hold this up. Don't copy me, okay? I've been for so many times. But eventually the horse will start trusting you. This is what most people do in a tense situation. Oh my God, there's an elephant there. Elephant there. Oh, elephant. Oh. You know what the wool means something to be scared of. Wool means back up or stop. Right? For me, wool means back up. I came from a Iranian background. But a lot of people, every time the horse was whoa, don't push me, whoa, right? And then when they go outside, they never see the horse. Remember I told you, when you get on the horse, back up, whoa, it's okay, whoa. You see that? That's a whoa. But then when you got skill, don't use that whoa for the horse push you for the grade. Whoa, get out. Oh my God, elephant there. Whoa. The horse don't see it. You see it. The horse don't see it. The horse see it. But the horse don't react with the eyes. They react with the ears. They react with the ear, not with the eyes. But I'll tell you later, okay, about that. So like, and then, or the lady will come, hey, no, good boy. The minute you say good boy, the horse there, yes, mommy, thank you for reminding me that there's something scary coming. If you see something, this is where you ride. If you see something that's scary coming, you're gonna be like, okay, all right. Right? Again, don't get me wrong. If your horse not ready, not trained, you can't do that. But the point is, I'm just showing you my eventual goal is, if I see something scary, go deal with that. Go deal with elephant. But I make sure I have a safe seat, right? So the point is that every time I give the ring, my horse, there's nothing to worry. I train the green horse, 2 years old. I go to the river. The horse doesn't want to go. But you know what? Go. Now eventually, every time I do that, the horse says, I have nothing to worry about. I trust my rider. It takes time to build it, okay? But a lot of people, the minute they put it in hand or pencil, say, whoa, good boy, that's good luck. The horse only knows that this is the bad thing. So a lot of people use good boy and then whoa to make your horse bad, okay? Let me tell you about another thing about good boy. This is how people say good boy, and this is how you say good boy, okay? Good boy means nothing to them, first of all. Right? If you want to say it, I'll teach you right what to say it. I never say the horse good boy. I never say to pet them. Sometimes I may pet, but I don't pet them. All I do is if I want to reward them, I give them this. I don't even know. But here's the thing, what people do. Let's say you're with a horse, and there's an elephant there. And then the horse stops, right? The horse stops, right? Good boy, good boy, good boy. Thank you for stopping. Good boy. She's not scared anymore. That good boy that you said is telling her that this is the right thing to do. This is the right thing to do. You are applying in such a wrong way. First for me, I don't say good boy apply. You don't do that. The horse, the horse right? You know what? Compose yourself. Move her around. Back up. Focus. Hey, listen. You listen to me, not the elephant. Okay? Go circle. Think about something else. Do the job. Good girl. And then you forget about, oh, you see, you got scared again? You go right there. Go right there. Good. Focus on me. You and me. That's it. Nobody else. Don't worry about elephant. Go out. And then, good. Yeah. No, you don't. And then you got focus. You go back to the elephant. You go there. You go there. You go there. Whoa. You scared of the elephant now? Oh yeah, again. Do that again. Come on. You scared of the elephant now? Do that again. Right? Thank you. Thank you. So it's more like a horsemanship, not dressage. I respect that people who has a horsemanship more than who has a dressage background. Why I say elephant? I actually train a horse in front of the elephant. I came from the Burma, Southeast Asia, which is Asian country. Most of you may know Thailand, very similar culture. So every year they have an elephant parade. They resemble the kingdom with the elephants, and they cannot find any horse can stand in front of the elephant, because elephant is a king sitting in front of the elephant with a beautiful horse. The prince is sitting, right? They choose me because I'm very handsome like a prince. They choose me because I'm the only one can make my horse to go close to the elephant. Okay? I was 17 years old. To be honest, I don't even know what the riding is about, but I can make it happen. So, you know, that's what I'm talking about. One, if you can make that, then you stop and horse look at it and you say, good boy, bad thing, good boy, whatever you want to do. You want to stay hold the ring? It's okay with me. I'm not picking on. So good boy. Then she sticks her head down, she's looking at the focus, and then you say good boy. The horse, oh, my mommy said, good boy, I mean face a problem and then watch it. What's happening? Observe it. I don't mean you to force it, but at least observe it. Then eventually, if you repeat that pattern, you will get what I'm talking about. I only write this was for 2 weeks, total of 4 times, including the performance. In 2 weeks, but I was able to connect with him, right? So you can see he's a dressage horse. You can even club them. They just go crazy, right? So do that. Why I said the horse don't react with eyes, they react with the ears. Why I said that? Of course, they also react with eyes as well, but their ear is the one that more important. If you read the monotheism of all the scripture that God sends, like Torah, Zabur, Taurin, Injil, and the last one is Quran, which is the Islamic faith, whether you believe or not, these all the scripture came from the God revelation, okay? Whether you believe or not, that's a different story, but let's talk about that. So, in the Quran, it said that horse were created by air, wind. People was created by clay. We were created from the clay, right? That's why we came from the earth, we go back to the earth. Horse was created by the air and wind, right? And then Satan was created by fire, right? So you can relate to it. So you know the fire energy, Satan, air energy is hot. So one horse spook, don't punish them for that. They are reading the air. You know, they say, oh, in the wild, they lead the man to go to the pasture, and then, you know, man lead them to the beautiful place to eat. But nobody ever questioned how man decide. How man decide 300 miles away in Montana has a beautiful pasture to eat. Nobody talk about it. Everybody talk. You know, in the wild, people will follow the mare, and then stallion will make you push you to go more speed. The mare is the direction. But nobody ever asked how this man know what's the best place to go eat for another 4 months. How she know how to avoid the winter? The air from the ear. That's why God created our air. That's why I believe in God, because there's so many connections into it. So they decide the way. They will never go against the wind. Okay, they will go wind push down. They know, they follow the wind. Wind is the one that make the rain. Wind is the one that rain make the crop. Wind make the rain. That's what they follow. That's why the God was created. In the Bible, the the scripture said that horse are power of the man, beauty of the woman. How beautiful is that? Now I know why I forget my spouse when I get on a horse. You all know that, right? You think your man is handsome, powerful when you look at the horse? You think your woman is beautiful when you look at the horse? Ah, right? Now you know why we spend so much time with the horse. That's the Bible said, okay? And also in the Quran and in Hebrew scripture, the God mentioned that people, the God talk about obedient and trustworthy. They said, let me paraphrase, I'm not a priest. So God said, you got to be obedient to me and trustworthy to me as I give you a horse who was obedient to you and trustworthy to you. Did you see that? How beautiful it is. The horse was simplified, symbol of obedience and trustworthiness. Right? That's why I love this animal so much. Right? Yes, we have to work on it, but this is. So trustworthiness is, something is strong, strong like a stone, right? But something is trustworthiness, obedience, like a horse. So the horse will mention that in scripture like that. Okay? So that's why when the horse spook, don't punish them for that. They are doing what they need to do. But tell them to respond instead of react. You redirect their energy, and then eventually they will be able to react that way. Okay? So that's the thing. So now that I got you a shoulder in, now let's talk about hanches in. Same circle as shoulder in, right? So shoulder in, we go the same circle, watch. So same circle, smaller circle, and then when I got here, I use it and then became a shoulder in, right? Same thing, same circle, watch. Same circle that I come here. Instead of a little bit later, I start from here. I circle, instead of going that way, right there, hanches in. You see that? It's so easier when you're able to simplify. Don't worry about face, anything with your horse is not that advanced yet, but you see the hanches in, right? So by doing that, it might take 30 days, 40 days, whatever is long. Please do that, even though it doesn't have a perfect position. Then your horse is already relaxing. So look, same circle. In the shoulder in, I do it a little bit late, but hanches in, I do it a little earlier. Here you go, right there, hanches in. And then I sit straight, look up, and then make sure the horse is straight, and then hanches in. You see that? So you already advanced now, right? Shoulder in and hanches in. Now let's do the hoppers, which is more important. In hoppers, the same thing, but I do it a little bit more bend, okay? Hanches in is just a little bit butt in, but hoppers is the whole spine in. So like this, so same circle, in hanches in, I'm going here, right? But look at the hoppers. Hoppers will be like this, and the same as the hanches in, and I will do first hanches in, right there, a little bit earlier. You see that? Right there, a lot more bend, and the horse is going, and then I should be able to look at you like that and help us. So hanches in, more hanches in, to simplify, right? There's a lot different in it, but don't worry about it. Don't micromanage yourself, okay? Progress is better than perfection, okay? Nobody will ever die because you became imperfect, okay? But you will die happy because you make the progress, all right? I used to so focus on so much, but thank you. Thank you, sir. These all the quote doesn't come from anybody else. It's just me thinking out loud every night, thinking about, contemplating, okay? So I don't use other people's quote. If I respect it, I will. So basically, like law practice. I'm a lawyer, by the way. They tell you practice the law. They never say you know the medical doctor. They say you practice the medicine. Why they say practice? Because this job never finished. 1,000 years never finished. Law practice, medical practice, always something to learn. You are never perfect. Same thing horse. Why they call dressage? Why don't they call the best horsemanship or highest movement, highest skill of horse riding? Why don't they say that? Why they call training? Because training never finished. You can die to 3-4 generations. If that same horse lived, that horse would never finish that training, even for 500 years. But it's always something we just don't know yet. They are survived for 50 million years. We are only here for a few years. So they know a lot more than we do. There's a lot of things that they can do, you and me don't know yet. until we got to the certain level of intelligence, we would discover it, right? Long time ago, we just used them for meat. Long time ago, we just used them to plow. Now we use them for dressage. Now look at these guys are doing crazy things yesterday, right? Because we're getting smarter. So they are smarter than us, but we don't know how to use yet. Okay? You got me? So it's like telling a cowboy to ride the Tesla, automatic Tesla. Cowboy won't be able to ride that automatic Tesla. Do you know that driving the car, automatic Tesla, is more difficult than driving the real car? Even though it's automatic, you don't have to do anything. Because to learn to drive in the car, you just learn to drive. But to learn to drive a self-driving car, you need to learn how to drive, and you need to learn how not to drive, which is, I find out, is more difficult. And you need to learn when to jump in. You need to be able to supervise. You need 3 skills, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I have my own Tesla. The reason I bought a Tesla is because I want to learn the horse mind. You'll be surprised. I don't buy the Tesla to show off myself. I want to drive the machine that was its own mind. The closest one I get is self-driving. The car will drive, and then to do something that I don't expect when I'm not ready. Either it's before or after. It's scary, like, you know? It's really scary. It takes me about 2 months to really peacefully ride. I said, I can get on a horse in a week and I'm pretty comfortable with one horse. But that car that I know how to drive for many, many years, it takes me 2 months to really relax. Because you never know how this car can do. So don't think that doing nothing is sometimes more difficult than doing something. Okay? That's what the horse is. Learn how to be silent with your hand and then doing nothing with your hand. That way they trust you more. I'm building a lot of trust right there. Okay? When I'm talking, I'm not fixing. Like, let her be. You guys should see the first day how nervous she is. Now she's fine. So, like that. So you got the half pass. So of course you do the bow tie. Another thing is called turn on the pirouette, which is I told you about. Basically, don't circulate, go straight. You should go straight. When you're going straight, make sure the horse is curved a little bit inside, and then you kind of like a hunches and push him, and then step, this. So basically, it hunches in, but in one spot. You see how easy it comes? One, the other one is hunches in the move forward. This one hunches in the easy spot. So I go straight, I make sure the horse is looking a little bit inside, and then I hunches in, but then I hold it, hunches in. Then all of a sudden turn on the hunches. If you got that, these are very, very good, okay? So let me show you, Meredith, can you give me a whip? So let me show you in a trot how pretty it is, okay? So in the trot, so you come in, again, same thing. I go like the circle, and then you look where you're going. You see how pretty it is? So that's the shoulder in, okay? Of course, when you get to the trot, you got to retrain them. Their body is not ready, okay? Then you make sure your horse is straight. You see that hand? Again, that's a trust that I have. You can throw it. Just throw it. You know how to throw it? Yes, you know how to throw it, and I know how to catch it. And I know my horse is totally okay with it. You see that? So, that's called horsemanship. It's not dressage. Okay? Thank you. If you don't know how to throw, my game is over. Right? So don't think that I'm doing the difficult job. So, now that you got shoulder in, then we're going to do less than the hunches, right? Those horses are difficult to ride. The way they move is crazy. I'm so used to the quarter horse. So now, we're going to do hunches same circle. You should do the circle, and then come, and then right there. Little bit of body. Right? And then you look forward, leg, outside leg, little bit in the back, then right there, hunches. So now, you got a hunches in already, right? Now I got here, I make sure my horse is straight. Look, I don't control with the rein, I give the loose rein. A lot of people go straight. No, you don't need that, right? So now you got hunches in. Let's do the hard pass, right? Same thing, bigger circle. Instead of little bit hunches in, I will use a lot of leg. But remember, I don't have the other leg too. So the spot that I use is kind of like a fake, really not working. So I kind of like reinforce with the whip if I need. So this is a hard pass basically. So you don't have to be fancy hard pass. You can do it in the You can do against her, you can do against the wall. So you can help us. So let me change the direction a little bit. So now you got the trot. Now how we gonna do the canter, right? Canter, a little bit difficult. Of course, their body resistance became worse when you put the speed on, right? So you need a collection, okay? So you make sure it's good circle, and then make sure the horses collect. You don't have to collect like this. Little bigger circle, and eventually became a little bit smaller. Whatever your horse needs. Don't copy the advanced people around people you do. Just copy your horse, okay? Feel your horse. Don't feel the technique. Okay? Technique is nothing. Feel it. So now I'm gonna do shoulder in, which is difficult. I don't even know I can do it. Yes, I can. You see that? Because I never done that with this horse. So this is the canter shoulder in, right? All right. Now I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna back it from my freestyle too, kind of like a walk up, so that she knows she's not gonna anticipate what I want to do. So I'm faking hands, all the things. So I'm practicing for my freestyle as well. But when you say practice, don't think that I'm doing what I need to do it. I'm doing it. I'm leading. Okay? Horse training is all about the leading, not about teaching. It's about the leading. Because you know why? If you don't believe what you teach, the horse will anticipate. Okay? You can never get anything with anticipation, especially in the competition, right? So now, you saw me shoulder in. So now let's do hunches, okay? So now you got, let's say you have smaller circle, right, to save the time. Then you got here, put on the straight line, and then here right there, right? Little hunches in, the horse is collected. If your horse is not collected, it's okay, don't worry about it, right? Thank you, sir. So you got hunches in. So now, time for you to be advanced, right? So, which is half pass. Half pass is a little bit more bend, but then it has to be like about 30 degrees. So you will get little half pass. So let's say you do a little bigger circle. I will do the little bigger circle, okay? After bigger circle, here's a half pass. Go in. What? You see that? I'm exaggerating it. You don't have to get that bend. You see that? You see the resistance that she has? So right there, you don't have to get that bend, but I'm exaggerating for you to clearly see it because they are so similar, okay? So right there, I carry on, here you go, I lean up. So I kind of like use my momentum. I will tuck in, did a tap in, did a leg like that, whatever you do. That's a half pass, okay? Look how I ended, look how I ended. I make sure my horse is straight. The endings are very important, my horse is straight, collected. I am very happy that you are able to clap me for very little things instead of you clapping me for doing a half pass. Seriously, that's what makes the difference. Now I know you are more educated than I thought you are. Okay? Thank you for that. So you see when I stop, I didn't pull her to stop. In fact, I release her to stop. And when I release her to stop, she doesn't walk out. She knows that when I give you the ring, that's the time to relax. Let me tell you about two things. Rest and relax, okay? Very important in horse training. But you know what is more important, I find out? Relax is more important than rest, okay? Are we resting when we're watching TV? Yes, we are not doing anything, we are lazy. Are we resting when we are in bed? Of course we are doing resting. But your mind relaxing, you're thinking about paying the bills. When you are watching TV, you think about when my wife gonna call me to pick up the trash, right? When you are sleeping, you are resting, your body is resting, you're thinking about Bill. Relax is so important. You can relax when you are jumping. You can relax when you are doing upside down. You can relax when you are sleeping. Relax is more difficult than rest. Now I'm not telling her to rest, I'm telling her to relax. Okay? Yes, she's not doing anything, she relaxed. The minute I wake her up, she's gonna get fired out from here with relaxation. So walk on relaxation. If you got relaxed, you're a good horseman. If you know how to stop the horse, I don't care. If you can make a horse to relax in any situation, you are a great horseman. I respect you. Okay? So you see that. This is where it is. Melt down. I don't say goodbye, I don't say pat in, because they are against what horse know. You see, I whistle it, look at my whistle. Why I whistle it? The air is out. The horse can read your air in the stomach. The horse cannot read what you say about goodbye and patting. They don't like patting. Okay? You know why they take the patting? Very simple. See, I let her walk out. I don't do it. Then I said no. I didn't touch the ring immediately. And they stop. I don't stop them. You want to go? Go. When you get there, come back here. That's it. When the horse walked out, don't say don't walk out. Say, okay, I don't tell you to go. Why you go? Okay. You know why? I don't tell you to go. Go back to where you are. You see how soft and nice? If you repeat that, the horse will follow you. You see that? Different between protective is the one that destroys your horse. You need to bait them to be bad and correct it. If you correct 300 times, if you correct 10 times, it's better than you protect them 300 times. You got me? So let them do it and correct it. Let them do 20 feet and correct it. Okay? So, I even forget what I'm talking about. So get the relaxation and the horse will be able to relax with you. So why horse like petting? Horse doesn't know why you're petting for. In fact, certain things they know why. But the only reason they like petting is you are not holding the ring. So this is people, right? Holding the ring. Oh, good boy. You see that ring that's loud? This is the one that they say thank you to you, not because of your petting. But if you can do that, why you do this? Every time they need to pet. Good boy. They are not telling you because you are pet. They are telling you thank you for the release in the ring. So that's the only thing good thing about petting. So the best thing, remember what I said, God created the horse for air, from the air and wind. If you want to give them it, the best gift is breathing, oxygen. Okay? Oxygen. You can breathe better when you are relaxed. So if you want to really give a reward, you release everything and relax your body. Look at the head down right there. She getting oxygen right now. That's the best gift you can ever give to the horse. Not cookie, not treat, not petting, not good boy. You got me? You got me? Please try to learn that. You will see the difference. Okay? So that's why they were created for air. They need the air. You give them. That's why you want to. Think about it. When you run a lot, and then I said, Johnny, are you okay? You tired? Yeah, I'm tired, man. Sit down. Here's the water. Okay. Oh, you know what? Here's the cheesecake. Cookie, cheesecake. Thank you. Chicken. You hungry? Juice? How about Coca-Cola? Oh my God, you're such a good boy. Oh, Johnny, run. Johnny, you okay? I need a rest. Okay. Can I get water? You see that? Water is a cookie. The air is the best gift. So do you really want to give the cookie and pat and saying good boy when Johnny was running like a dog? Please think about it. I'm not every trainer that can tell you everything I learned from other people. I'm going to tell you everything I learned myself. And I research myself. I'm not always right. But I know when something is good or bad. I think being a lawyer, I always have to argue with somebody, always come up with a little bad. You know, if you're an average person, you work somewhere, you do the same jobs that they are, you're okay, you can keep the job. So being a lawyer, 50% people hate you anyway, because just for being a lawyer. Because you want another person, that person loves you, the person that loses you say, lawyers are bad, right? So you got 50% loss. So when you go to the court, I have always a position, which is a lawyer. They will argue the same facts that I know, they will argue in such a way that you can beat them. The facts is the same, but the way you represent it. I always have to come up with something that, how can I make it a little better than that? Same thing with the horse when I watch other people. How can I make it a little bit better than that? Do you see that? That's where you should be thinking every time you ride. Watch who is correct, and then say, how can I make it a little bit better than that? Now look, the horse turn like that, right? I didn't ask for it, he turned like that. A lot of people will be okay. I said, no, I didn't ask you that. But slowly, don't punish it. Move back. Here, go back. Let's say the horse do it second time. I don't ask him to move back. And then you do like this. Instead of going back to where you were, just go like this. Okay? Hey, I don't try to go loud. I guarantee you this one now go better. Repeat it. Whatever time you want to repeat. Okay? Repeat it. So those are the little that make it different. So now I show you the camera. Let me show you little Francis. How many minutes left, sir? Not that I care, I'm staying here anyway. 4 years? Yes, time to build the family. So let me teach you, those horse being straight will help you with a little bit of passage. It's the passage is the second trot, like that in their nature. You have to create it. You have to eventually you develop those gymnastic skills. The horse will start offering you with the time. So this is passage. If you look at it. See that? It's not normal trot. So now, so passage will become a PR. I usually play. So you see that reaction right there. Now I said go back to the job. So I usually train the PR first, and then after that I train the passage. So this is passage. You see how beautiful it is? There's a lot of suspension in the air, not like a normal trot, you know? You see a lot of suspension, and then the speed is on the air, not forwardness. Now she got a little nervous. You see that? Pretty when you move. And then from the PR passage, I can do PR. So do you think that you can do PR in such a straight way if you cannot even stand there straight? That's why they are very important to me. When you are straight, even you are not doing anything. See, I'm not doing anything. She laid on the right because of her eyes. Because her eyes on the right side. And she feel comfortable like going to the way she sees. Okay? Then this is the factor that I know, but I correct it. Massage. Now we're going to go to PR. More energy. Before PR, you ask more energy. More energy, and then do nothing. Now I'm going to get out. You see, I say I get out, I release the air. That's what makes you stop, okay? Even the talking makes a big difference. That's why when you are able to ride and talk at the same time, it's so difficult, okay? Now I stand and drop. Now collection. Collect. You see that? That's a transition. Okay, those are very important. You don't have to have a fancy horse. Any horse, you can break it, go back with it without losing the energy, but different speed, gait, they are very important. That was what I do with my Western horses, same thing, okay? I'm going to do a little bit of lead change. Actually, I'm practicing for my performance so that my horse can get certain things that I need to work on. I'm using this as the advantage. A straight line. You see that she got better and after halfway, and then look. Love it, right? So, thank you. So those are the things that emotional control. This is why they take so much time with the dressage horse. It's a lot of emotional control.
1 minute.
Water horses are like very mature, but those horses take time to be mature. So you can do a lot of fancy stuff and fire up, but they got just their ability to just calm and relax. That's what you need to train for. I'm telling you, no matter what horse you have, if you train them correctly, and one day opportunity arises and somebody say, ride my Grand Prix horse, you will do extremely well. You don't need Grand Prix horse every day. If you do extremely well in training, somebody say, I have a raining horse, please ride it. you will do extremely well. That's my situation. I don't grow up riding fancy horses, but I got to the point that everybody wants me to ride their horse. Why? Because I do it correctly. Right? To bring me any horse, even I never do anything, I'll make it happen. The confidence, right? Another thing, to be honest with you, you don't have to be the best in your life. You just have to have one penny more than the guy next to you, you are richer than him. Okay? Knowledge is about somebody that no matter what, you don't need to know everything or the best. If you know a little bit more than somebody next to you, you are the star. Okay? Why I'm telling you this? I'm not telling you this to cheat on the life. I'm teaching you to build confidence. You're confident that even though your horse is worthless, don't underestimate that horse and use that to apply that like you're riding a Grand Prix horse, you're riding the best one. You got me? So apply that in life, okay? Now watch, I'm not gonna do anything, and watch like me thinking what she does, okay? Look, my hands are not moving, my legs are not moving. I'm gonna even looking like, I'm not even paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Look, the minute my hand down, time for the relax, right? So, of course, if you need to do the cue, yes you can, but the goal is not to have a cue without the lesser cue. The goal is lesser cue. I'm done, I'm gonna just, let me canter one more time on this straight line. Why I want to canter one more line on straight line before I leave? You remember I do the lead chain, so her mind gonna be so crazy about it when I perform it. So I want her to let her know that when the center line, you don't need to lead chain, okay? But only you lead chain when I ask you to lead chain, okay? She might do the lead chain, that's okay, I'll correct her. Because when the anticipation is there, it's gonna screw up your life, so basically I'm saying, hey, this time, I'm gonna make it look like I'm gonna lead chain. Oh, lead chain, 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 chain. So you see that? So I make my mind like lead chain, but I don't let her chain. So I make it look like I'm ready, that the horse is waiting for you. Do you really want to do lead chain? I don't think so. Really? Really? No? Okay, sir. That's what you want. You don't want to lead chain the horse, lead chain. That's not right. Remember what I said. The leading training is more difficult than teaching. Right? Now I'm the leading. You see? With the speech, she's thinking about it all the time. And if I say, this time is not lead chain, of course she will listen to what I said. Just do lead chain. I even move my body, right? She hold it. That's what the communication is about. Thank you for everything. God bless you guys. God bless America. God bless me for making me a disabled, but I'm not disabled. Thank you. God thank you and give me everything that I wanted.